Hey guys, for this video I want to show you 3 different Fossil watches and go over some of the particulars of each of these watches, why I like them, and maybe help you decide which is the best for you. So on the right we have the Gen 5E Fossil smartwatch, in the middle we have the Nate, and on the left we have the Townsman, which is a mechanical watch, and we'll get to that last, but I'm really liking that one. So first off, the smartwatch. You'll notice it didn't turn on when I picked it up or anything. The battery's dead, and that's the biggest thing with these watches. It is so cool, all the stuff you can do, and you can have apps on it. You can control everything from your phone. Maybe my favorite thing is that all your notifications show up right on this guy. So if you're getting a phone call, a text message, a notification from some kind of app, you don't actually have to pick up and look at your phone. You can just look at your wrist and decide whether it's something worth going to get your phone over or not. And then, of course, it has the heart rate monitor, and it'll count your steps, and it'll give you the weather. It can give you quotes of the day. I mean, it's like a little computer on your wrist, so that is really cool. The downside's the battery life. If you are legitimately using it for more than just a watch, like you're using those apps and you're doing other stuff with it, you're not going to make it through 24 hours on a charge. You're just not. If you're only using it as a watch, then it's not using as much battery, and you can definitely go through a day. You're still charging it every night, but you can make it through the day without it being dead. So, cool, lots of features, but just be aware it's going to spend a lot of time on the charger. And that's time that you're not actually using it. And it uses its own special charger that's on here, so you can't just plug it into like the same thing your phone's using or a USB port. So cool, but limited in that regard. Now here we have the Nate, which I really like its design and the band you have for it. It has the date down here. It has a stopwatch, or what do they call it, a chronograph. You hit this button on top here, and you'll see the second hand is moving right here. And then that'll also trigger the minute hand. If we went long enough, you'd see that moving. And then we have 24-hour military time on this right dial. And this bezel here rotates, so you could set the minute hand at 0 right here, and you'll know when 20 minutes has elapsed or whatever you have. So it has some cool features that you may use. Did we mention it has the date right there? It has the date, if I forgot to mention that. Overall, I really like it. I think it looks sleek and it's really cool looking. At night, the hands don't glow or anything. Really, it's almost impossible to read at night, especially this color, because it's basically a dark gray. I wouldn't even call it black, but like a very dark gray, maybe black. At night, impossible. In a dark room, very difficult to see. So like it, but that's the only drawback. Otherwise, I really like that one. Now, this one's the one I most recently picked up, and I love this watch. I think this thing's just beautiful and amazing. So you can see it's a mechanical movement. It's a skeleton design, so we can see all the way through to all the mechanics of it. Your spring at the top is what you're winding. Now, you can manually wind it here. You can see things moving around over there. All these gears over here and that over there. Like, I think it's just mesmerizing. You can just watch this all day. Now, you don't have to manually wind it, though. We got this little guy in the back here. And as you're wearing it throughout the day and this thing's, jostling around and everything, it will wind itself. It's automatic winding. So I really love that. The hands do glow in the dark, so you can see that. It is waterproof. I don't know about the smartwatch. These two are definitely waterproof. I've never tried getting the smartwatch wet, but it just seems like a bad idea. I don't know. But this thing, just super cool. The bottom is your second hand there. This has the leather band. They're all very easy to change. You just got the little pin there, and you can pull it out. You can put whatever band you want on there. So it may be just the recency of picking it up, but this one's definitely my favorite. I'm going to be looking at what other colors they have it in. May go with like a blue silver one as well. There it is. Thanks for watching.